Welcome back. It's November, and we are very tired.
Indeed. Very tired because of daylight savings.
Feels like
Well-
Monday every day.
It's so true.
Well, it's like we gained sleep, though, right?
Yeah,
But yet we are still tired.
we technically gained an hour, but I think because I realized I gained an hour, it means I stayed up 3 extra hours.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday I kind of lost touch with reality because it was
Dude.
Monday, but it also felt like Monday like 5 times more.
I felt
Yeah.
I walked outside after the school bell rung. We all walked outside to go to our cars, and the sun is literally like setting in the sky. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what's going on? It feels like it's like evening time or
Yeah.
something.
Makes your evenings very short now.
It makes your evenings
Mhm.
ridiculously short. But what
So
are you
Yeah.
going to do?
How does that affect school life right now?
It just makes you more tired.
Yeah, how does that affect school life? In a way, it could make kids go to bed earlier because it's so dark so early.
True. But
But-
also, for me, I'm like, I get home and I have no time to do anything in the light.
Yeah.
And it gets
Yeah.
dark.
Well,
This month, we got to look into second grade life. We followed them around for a day. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of good pictures and videos, as you will see.
Maya. C-H. How do you spell the choke sound here in K-H? We'll get more people then after the just circle the letters and the choke sound. Actually, let's do a quick vote for each one. Peach, is that correct? Yes. Do a quick vote then. Don't blink if this is on this one. And what about crutch? Ooh, what do we need to change there, Noah? Check your spelling, please. More. If we add Uncle Short in here. Class? Yes. Today in reading, students will learn to. What is your favorite thing about school?
I like writing because we get to write stories and it's been really fun. Art is really it's fun to do like art stuff.
What's your favorite thing about school?
Science.
Science? What is your favorite thing about school?
I like school. My favorite subject in school is art because you get to like draw and create and use your imagination. My favorite thing about school is because you get the fun and the math and it really works with your brain that you can really have a lot of fun with your teacher too.
So, Kevin and I here, good buddies, we always have a segment for you guys that we try to be educational, kind of.
We let the creativity.
We let the creativity flow and
Yes.
speak to us. So it might be more entertaining than educational, but we always try to throw a little bit of education in there.
So we apologize if we didn't meet your expectations, but we're going to continue to
We're going to continue to.
do our thing.
So, check it out.
We're here in the Julius Sturgis Pretzel Factory, bakery, and we are going to get a tour of how pretzels are made. Let's go take a look.
I am.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
We graduated.
We graduated
The Julius Sturgis Pretzel Factory.
pretzel factory. And these are their hard pretzels right here. It's going to focus. You've probably seen these in stores if you live in Lancaster. I know I recognize it. They're
Yeah.
actually pretty good. The hard pretzels are pretty good.
They wouldn't let us video in there, so we didn't get any film in there. Took a couple pictures though.
So the guy who ran this place actually did, according to our tour guide, invented the hard pretzel. And this building, right, as you see here, this factory was the first pretzel factory in America.
They mass produced the hard pretzels in Reading
Mm-hmm.
because they thought that'd be better business. So originally they made a bunch of soft pretzels, and then he cooked one too long by accident or something, and it became a hard pretzel, and he ate this burnt pretzel, and he's like, oh, this is genius. And his business partner thought he was crazy, and so they kind of split, I think.
Yeah.
And then in like they made all the pretzels by hand, and they shoved it in like this oven, and then in like the 1940s they created this new machine or something that would mass produce the pretzels, and it cut their work labor like
in half.
More in
No,
half. It
more
was
than
like
that. Yeah.
They made it like one guy could run 14 machines, and I think they're doing 30,000 pounds per day.
Yeah, 40,000 pounds of pretzels a day. Okay, so see this pretzel? This is actually not hand twisted like you see in this picture. This is a mold that they put on their machines. And this is how like 99% of hard pretzels are made now. It's just a mold like Play-Doh, and then they like clamp it down, and that's the shape.
Okay, take the pretzel out of focus. There you go. Okay. Most hard pretzels are not hand twisted, except in Lancaster County. You still have your Amish bakeries and stuff, but all soft pretzels are still hand twisted.
Yes,
so
because-
soft or twisted, hard or not.
And that is because they have a less of a shelf life, because soft pretzels are good for about an hour, 2 hours. Then they get hard, they get nasty. So get them while they're fresh.
So what I've learned from this experience is, if you want to come here for the experience. The pretzels are, you know
Well,
what
we
they
did
are.
come in the afternoon.
We did come in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the experience was interesting.
And there's a lot of really cool history, especially in this town Lidditz, in this factory. It's a pretty cool experience if you like history. And these pretzels are actually pretty good, so if you ever see them at the store, I recommend picking them up. Lidditz, Pennsylvania.
What do you rate it out of 10?
I would rate it the experience or the pretzel.
Just all in all.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because the soft pretzel was a little hard.
I think I'll go with the 7 as well.
This is pretty good though,
Yeah, the hard pretzels are good.
and the experience and the history was pretty neat. So I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the history.
Tour was
great.
pretty good in length, not too long.
About half an hour.
So yeah, that is our take on the factory. So
See you in the next video.
see you in the next video. Okay, so we did have a little pie eating competition with 3 teachers, Mr. Priest, Mr. Good, and Mr. Stauffer. And the pies are like super small, but
Mr. Priest did have a special request.
he did have a special request, which you will see in the segment. And it was very interesting to watch them try to eat this pie without any hands. It was
So
actually kind of
was
funny.
the request an unfair advantage?
No, yeah, for
No.
him, it made his life more unfair.
So Mr. Priest requested an apple pie instead of the other pumpkin pies. But as you will see, the apple pie is a much bigger mess and proved to be incredible disadvantage for him.
Let's take a look at that.
Okay, my name is Joshua Good. I'm a pie eating champion of many years, and so I usually eat bigger ones than this. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think the competition is too much to worry about in this one.
I'm Ryan Priest. I am not really the winner of a pie eating contest usually. I do have an apple pie, so I don't know if that'll be an advantage or a disadvantage in this case, so we'll see.
My name is Mike Stauffer, and I think the competition has a worse bark than us, but I don't think Mr. Good is actually going to be able to put it down as fast as he thinks he can. So we'll see what happens.
I'm trying cold, and they're trying theirs warm, so we'll see what happens.
All right, on your mark, get set, go.
Good. Take your time, fellas.
I'm done.
I'm done.
So we have Mr. Stauffer,
Thank you,
first place, Mr. Good second,
Silver.
and Mr. Priest. To be fair, you did have a little. Your pie was a little taller, but bronze is still very worthy.
We are about a week away from the Christmas program. This year, the Christmas program is going to be here at school because we could not go to church. So it's only going to be kindergarten through 6th grade. It's on December 9th at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock. You need to get tickets, though, and we will put that link in the description below. because like high school and middle school was not able to be in this program, they had a couple programs in November. On the 16th, middle school and Matt did a program at Cornerstone, and then middle school also did one the 21st at New Covenant. Yeah. Matt has some programs coming up in February. We'll get those dates out closer time.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So Dan, what have you been messing with underneath the table?
Well, I am glad you asked because it is very special to me and the rest of our team. And actually, not just one, but two. So, we had 2 tournaments. The last weekend of October, we were at Solid Rock, and we got first place. And then at the Fairview tournament, the first weekend of November, we got second. So those were really exciting. It's our first place trophy, and it was just really cool to get second at the Fairview tournament. So it was very fun. And now we have a special guest going to join us and tell us a little bit more about how that went. So can you just tell us what happened?
Like this weekend?
Sure.
We lost in the championship game.
It was a little depressing, but congrats to Hartville. They did good.
Yeah, they did, and they were super nice. It was a good team to lose to.
I would say they were the best team to lose to. But Karina got another award. As they do in most tournaments, there was like an all-star team or whatever, and they give away MVP, best setter, and best defensive player. And right here with me is the best defensive player in the whole tournament. So tell us about that.
Feels good. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Were you like expecting it at all?
No, not really, because in the championship game, like the third point of the game, on a serve, I just like let it hit my shoulder and it went out of bounds, and I was embarrassed and I wanted to quit volleyball in that moment.
That was kind of funny. I was sitting on the bench and I was like, okay. It was pretty funny. But when they called her up to get her award, he said that she was on the floor more than anyone else in the whole tournament. So that's pretty commendable, don't you think?
Yeah. So, also Caitlin back there. Caitlin, stand up and wave. She got an all-star award as well.
Yes, and so did Jenna.
Yeah, that was a fun tournament. We got first, so that was good, and we got free T-shirts, so that's always nice.
Yep, so it's been a good season so far. We're coming kind of to a close. We have a big tournament in February, but that's a little while away.
But their Hartville, the team we lost to this past weekend, will also be, so we'll have a chance to have a little redemption, I guess.
That's what we're going for.
And I still, have lost my voice from this past weekend.
It was definitely a weekend to remember. Very fun. Yeah.
So as you know, Thanksgiving was this month, and that is a big moment for all of us. We all have different things going on. And it usually ends up being a little bit more busy than we like, and we have a bunch of family. I don't know about you guys, but what are your plans for?
I don't really make special plans for Thanksgiving. I mean, you have the classic Thanksgiving dinner with your family, but other than that, I'm not doing anything else.
Nothing else? That's nice.
Usually we have Thanksgiving with both sides of my family, and then this year we're going to the cabin that weekend and going hunting with my family.
Solid.
So it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, and this year we actually are going on vacation during Thanksgiving break. We're going to Florida, and we're going to still be able to get together with family and friends a week before and a week after, so I'm really excited.
And on that extremely festive note, it is time to end, and we will see you in next month's edition, where it will be even more festive because it is December. So have a great day, and we will see you in the next one.